Hey there, Rob and Corinne here. Welcome to Threadheads.
So whether you just started tuning in or you're a longtime fan of ThreadBanger, you know that it's your job to tell us what you want to see on the show.
And last week we received this viewer transmission.
Alright, at my school we have to wear uniforms. And part of the uniform rules is that we have to wear polo shirts, red, black, or white. But next year, we're not going to have the uniforms anymore. So, I'm going to be stuck with all these leftover polos that I will never wear because I really don't like polos. The culprit. The problem. I have no idea what to do with any polos. I don't have any product ideas. So, if you could do a special or something about polos, it would really help me.
So to answer your question, our first stop takes us to the home of Girl Popcorn.
My name is Julie Dunbar. I have a company called girlpopcorn.com and I do freehand machine embroidery. I used to be addicted to Smart Pop and I had that bag every single day, so Popcorn Girl was already taken. I started doing freehand machine embroidery about 3 years ago when I really wanted one of those expensive embroidery machines, but they're like terribly expensive. But so I came up with a way I could use my own machine to do it. So now I'm going to show you how I do freehand machine embroidery. Today we have this little polo shirt for a toddler. You could definitely do it bigger and any design you want. We're going to put a submarine on it. I like to find my images on the internet and then put them in Photoshop and reduce them down to line drawings, because then they're not copyright. That's one thing that's really important if you're going to sell your stuff. This magic stuff you need is called Soluble Stabilizer. You can tear most of it away and then dissolve the remainder in water. The next step is to lay the dissolvable stabilizer over your drawing. Trace my drawing onto the stabilizer with a Sharpie. It's very important to use Sharpie because anything else will bleed onto your clothing. Now you choose where to put your image on the shirt. I like to wrap my images around the shirt or put them in odd places on the shirt. Just take your blue tape and tape the edges. This is the only fancy accessory you ever need for your regular sewing machine. Most brands have them. They're called Freehand Foot or Stippling Foot. This great little tool allows you to move your fabric around in any direction. So you can sew backwards and forwards and sideways. You can use a regular straight stitch. This design I like to do in one continuous thread because I hate tying the little knots required. Don't worry about hitting your lines perfect because like that right there. Oops. Ah, well done. It's important to leave the threads long because now we're going to turn it over and pull them through the wrong side. Now we're going to just tie it in and out like this. Now is the fun part. And when you get bored of doing that, you can just run it underwater or throw it in your washing machine to dissolve the rest of it. It's a little wet, but it's finished. Now you know what to do with all those old polo shirts. Thanks for stopping by. Let me show you what I do. If you're interested in my stuff, please visit my website, girlpopcorn.etsy.com. Bye.
Ben Campbell had a gifted mind, but when he couldn't pay for school,
where am I gonna get $300,000?
he was given the perfect solution.
You ever studied blackjack?
Are you talking about counting cards?
On March 28th,
Counting cards isn't illegal.
+9.
+5.
Dude, I lost count 20 cards ago.
Don't call me dude.
will he take it too far?
Think you could beat the system?
Based on the bestseller Bringing Down the House.
The stakes are high and it's more dangerous.
21, rated PG-13.
So now that Julie's done with her lesson, we're gonna head over to the local DIY shop where she sells some of her goods.
Hi, my name is Siri Wilson and I'm co-founder of Treehouse Brooklyn, and my business partner Rebecca Lee and I started it with the intention to celebrate all of the local crafters and designers in our community. There are so many factories that are creating so many bad things in this world, and it's so much better to not buy things that are coming from those factories, and to also have the touch of the hand that's on those items of the artist or the crafter that made it. Just makes it a little bit more special and a little more unique. I grew up in Berkeley as a hippie child. My mom was a potter, and I remember helping her making pottery, and we had a jewelry business together when I was a kid, and I made yarn dolls, and I made Fimo hamsters for my dollhouse, and so I've always been making something or other. Here at the Treehouse, we also have craft classes and craft supplies and a craft resource library, so it really runs the gamut, and they're all a lot of fun. One of our favorite designers here at Treehouse is named Bells, and her constructions are beautiful and super cute and perfect for a summer day. Another one of our designers that makes everything one of a kind is Bobby. She's a local designer as well, and this is hand-dyed and silkscreen fabric. So here's one of the pieces that I made. It's made out of organic cotton jersey. It's very flowy and comfortable and kind of sexy. And if you can see, I hand sew, partly because I'm afraid of machines and partly because I can't stop. And this is Girl Popcorn clothes and accessories by her for women, kids, men. We have some cute bags that she made, some pillows. She's really quite a talent. Thanks for checking out Treehouse Brooklyn.
Remember, if you guys have any ideas for future shows, pick up a camera and send us something to threadbanger.com.
Got a comment? Leave it below.
Till next week.